thousands of dollars in parking tickets handed out to people parking outside the Denver VA hospital. Well, it turns out those are our veterans getting stuck with those tickets. And we've told you before about the major parking shortage there. Now Lindsay Watts has found it's spilling over to on-street parking.
This is an issue that's common around Denver. Today is a designated street sweeping day near the hospital. And while there are signs that indicate that, vets tell me they are missing them, in part because you would never assume that this is restricted parking with all of the cars that you see right here. With parking that can be tough to come by.
It sucks. That covers it. There just isn't enough parking.
Drivers headed to Denver's VA hospital thought they got lucky with a nearby spot on the street.
It just came out and there's a ticket saying that there was street sweeping.
He wasn't alone. We found ticket after ticket after ticket.
You'd think they would put cones out or something, something more visible.
We warned everyone we could about the street sweeping restrictions, almost all of them on their way to the VA.
I work here.
Okay. Do you know that it's street sweeping today?
What is today, Wednesday?
If you hadn't said anything, I would have never known that this was, illegal parking here. Look at all these cars along here and $50 fine, that's outrageous. And then look at this tree. It's blocking the sign right there.
The VA made major changes, expanding parking after a 7 News investigation that showed patient safety was in jeopardy due to lack of spots.
Several things have happened since that story.
But spokesman Dan Warvey emphasizes street parking is a city issue.
We don't have any control over that. We do try and remind our veterans. So, for example, today I have our overhead paging people I'd say about every hour, every 2 hours, reminding veterans that there's street sweeping here today.
Denver Public Works says there are no plans to change street sweeping around the hospital. The city says a sweeper came out to try to do the work today, but could not get around all the cars. The city says it is going to check on the signs that we've told them about out here that are obscured by the trees. It also says that starting next month, to accommodate vets, it's going to be changing the time limit on the meters around the hospital from 2 hours to 3. Lindsay Watts, 7 News.